welcome back. My name is Vidi for those of you who are new here. I am here with my pups who ran away from me. Cheddar, come here. Come here. Come here. I'm here with my pups. We are here together because, as you all saw in the thumbnail or the title, my dog, my little Charro, is going to choose how long I read for. It's a gloomy weekend. It's rainy and there's some melting snow from the bit of snow that we got the past few days. So there isn't really much we can do. I thought it would be fun to do a reading vlog, but instead of doing like a usual reading vlog, I got inspired with the like random generator picks my hours or the Spotify playlist picks my hours. Like, I think those are pretty cool. So I thought, let's include my pups in my video. I'm going to have him choose how long I read for right now so I can see how many hours he's going to end up choosing. That way I can plan accordingly. I have marked these cups. They all have a certain amount of time. So this one says, oh, this, you can't even see it on camera. This one says 3 hours. I have 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and 4 hours. And then I have one that's 8 hours. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them all right here. He's going to be very curious. Can you see what I'm doing? Maybe I shouldn't have used transparent cups. So I'm going to go ahead and put some treats and see, yeah, some treats, and see where he decides to go. And just to be nice, I'll give him all the treats in the cups. I'm just going to pick the one that he first picks. Okay, they're all spread out. Hold on. Ready? Go! So he picked 3 hours. So we're reading 3 hours today. He can have the rest of the treats. Okay, so I have picked up my first book for this video. I am now going to go ahead and sit down to read. It is 4:27. I'm going to see if I can do it all in one sitting. I might stop just so I can eat. But other than that, let's try to get 3 hours done. So let's open this baby up. Okay. Ooh. By the way, most of these books I believe are used books too. So this is called The Maidens by Alex Michaelides. I'll look that up. A spellbinding tale of psychological suspense weaving together Greek mythology, murder, and obsession. Oh, that's kind of cool. I have the inflatable mattress outside because we were having a little bit of a cozy day today. Now it's time to do our own little thing. He's going to go play video games. My dad's gonna play with his own toys and I'm gonna go ahead and read for a bit. So let's get cozy and get some reading done. In my room, I finished reading for the 3 hours that I set myself up for. I did get pretty far into the book. I got like halfway through the book. I'm in page 160 and there's like 333 pages. Just like a quick summary since I'm already halfway, I can update y'all. But this is a thriller. It basically follows the story of this one person. Her name's Mariana. She gets a call from her niece. Her niece is worried because her friend has been missing and they found a dead body and she thinks that's her friend. Mariana decides to go and visit her niece at Cambridge just to kind of offer her support. Mariana also has been going through a lot of grief herself because she has lost her husband just a year prior to all of this. Zoe kind of has a feeling that the person that might have killed Tara, her friend, is one of the professors from Cambridge. Also, before I continue, Alex Michaelides. So far, it's been pretty interesting. It's been pretty easy to read. The chapters, as y'all may know already, I love short chapters because it's just so easy to stop. It's just kind of a wild story right now. A lot of it is still developing. I don't think I'm gonna give any more updates about the story. I'll probably give a little bit of a review once I finish it, but because it is a thriller, I don't like to tell people too much what's happening. Just know that so far it's been good. I like the writing. I'll go ahead and pick up my camera again tomorrow and have my dog choose again how many hours I read, and then we'll pick up this book again. So I got up to it says chapter 16. It's chapter 16 in part 4, but page 266. I have about 70 pages to go, give or take. It's been pretty interesting so far. A lot of psychological stuff and a lot of mythological references too. I really like Greek mythology, like a lot of people do, and seeing a thriller with Greek mythology references in it is just really interesting. I really enjoy that so far. I will say I think I'm going to remove the 8-hour cup during the week when I work. So the last time I do the 8-hour cup is tomorrow, because I actually have the availability to read for 8 hours if he ends up picking that. I cannot read for 8 hours during a work day because I don't have enough hours in the day to read for 8 hours. I will see y'all tomorrow. Sit, stay, stay. We are reading 4 hours. I have a plan on what I want to do, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Like I said, I have the day off. I want a matcha and I know exactly where to go because that place is always empty but has some of the best matcha I have ever had. I am going to take this book, but I'm also bringing this book just in case I finish reading The Maidens. I'm feeling romance. We're doing romance today. I'm taking these 2 books. Let's go ahead and drive over to the coffee shop, grab some matcha, and get my reading done. I failed. I have failed once again to try to get... It's okay. I got the matcha. I at least got a matcha. I'm trying this new coffee shop. I have no idea. It's called Titessa. Oh, Italian? Cool. I'm trying this new coffee shop. I have no idea how the matcha tastes, but it was the closest one, and it took me like 10-15 minutes to find parking. First of all, that should have been like my first red flag, right? And so I finally found parking and I walked to the coffee shop. Oh my god, it was packed. So every time I go, it's always empty, but this time around it was packed. There were people in line, all of the tables were taken, and I'm just like, that was my last chance. And it's President's Day, so I can't even go to the library to read. But at least I have my matcha. That's all I wanted. I just wanted my matcha. I'm just gonna have to drive back home. Let's just go home and read. I at least have my matcha. I at the very least have my matcha. So I'm gonna pause my timer. We're at 3 hours and 18 minutes. I finished The Maidens. Oh boy, was the plot twist twisting. I figured out something, but the plot twist was twisting. I suspected much, but I did not suspect one certain detail, and I'm just like, oh my god, what was that? It was really interesting. I really liked the mixture of like Greek mythology and murder mystery case happening. Seeing how much I enjoyed the story, it was a really easy read. I think, don't quote me on this because I do need some time to kind of like write my book review and stuff like that, but I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. It was a really good thriller. It was a really good story. I'm gonna take lunch and then I'll continue the rest of my 3 hours and 18 minutes after lunch. We'll be back. I finished reading for 4 hours today. That was nice. It was okay. So far, I'm in chapter 17 for Deepin and Ali Hazelwood. The story has been about our main character, Scarlett, who is a college athlete. She's a diver, basically, right? She injured herself, I believe, a little bit over a year ago, 2 years ago, something like that, and she had surgery, went through physical therapy and all of that, and she's technically fully healed and can go back to diving how she was, but she has kind of this mental block. All this is happening. She encounters Lucas, who is in the swim team as well, and he was dating the team captain of the diving team until the captain of the diving team realized like,
hey, I think we need to break this off because you're into things that I'm not into and it's not fair for me to like hold you back.
Scarlett kind of gets dragged into this because she's there for the conversation. So then Scarlett decides, hey, Pen, let's get a drink and let me explain to you some things about this kink world and stuff like that, because it turns out Scarlett is into similar things that Lucas is into. But Pen's still kind of like,
not my thing.
So they end up breaking up, and like the funniest thing happens. Pen is just like,
how about you guys get together since you both have the same interest?
It's been kind of funny in that sense, but at the same time I'm just like, this is getting kind of weird. We made a dent into the book, not halfway there yet, but it's been interesting so far. Okay, I'm going to pause my timer. We're at 2 hours and 18 minutes left. We got up to chapter 22 and I'm in page 131. This is really challenging. I really try to figure out how I can read for 3 hours. I'm going to pause my timer. We're at 1 hour and 41 minutes left. My dog's on my lap and I can't get up because he's being so cute on my lap. I have 1 hour and 41 minutes left, but we're going to resume and I'll be sleeping by 10:30 hopefully, so. I read 3 hours today. Yay! So we're gonna stop here and I'll pick it up again tomorrow. I'm not a stripper, but her acknowledging that strippers are elite athletes warms my heart because I'm not a stripper, but I do pole dance. I have 2 big ass bruises right here. They still hurt. I have my thighs so heavily bruised right now because of the pole. And like her acknowledging how hard it is to do things on poles, I feel so validated. We have 3 hours and 7 minutes left, and we made it to chapter 44, but I'll pick this up again later because I have to go to work now. I'm going to pause this. I got about 2 hours and 6 minutes left. I really want to keep reading, but I actually have things I need to do, so I have to put my book down. Back with my dishware. I am in chapter 67. I have like this much. I have 13 pages to go. I have 18 minutes left on my timer, and I have to get ready for my class. I gotta leave in 10 minutes. I'm going to stop my timer. I literally only have 18 minutes left, and I want to know how it ends. So just pretend for the sake of my own sanity that I finished the 4-hour mark. Like literally, like guys, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I'm gonna listen to it on audiobook while I change, get ready, and then drive to my studio. That should wrap up the 17 minutes plus what I have left. And to prove it, I have 9 minutes to get ready now. Okay, so there's 14 minutes in the chapter and 6 minutes for the epilogue. That is more than enough time to complete my 4 hours for the day. I just wanted to make that clear. I did not cheat. I'm short in time. I have 8 minutes to go get ready. I'll see y'all for tomorrow's challenge. I am cramping so freaking bad. So like I mentioned yesterday, I finally finished Deep End, and it was a good book. I kind of saw that conflict at the end coming. You know it's going to happen. It's very obvious. It was a good story. I feel like it was interesting to explore kinks and stuff like that. I am not an expert, so I can't say if they went about it in a correct way, but I definitely feel like it's a healthier way than, like, for example, 50 Shades of Grey. I think I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 5. I thought I was going to give it a 4, but I think it's going to be a 3.5 out of 5 because there was a point where it did scare me a little. Not scare, but it like freaked me out for a second, and I'm just like, oh no. But it didn't turn that way, and if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. It is definitely spicier. I want to say 3.5. We finished that one, and we're going to pick up my book club book, Spark of the Everflame. I'm gonna go ahead and take out the TREATS for my dog so he can pick how long I'm gonna read for today. Ready? Go! So he picked 1 hour for today. That is not bad at all. Let's skip on to where I'm reading. We got 40 minutes, so let's finish our reading for the day. Okay, it's Friday, the last day of this. I guess I've been calling it a reading challenge, so I guess a reading challenge. It's a really slow Friday, so I was thinking of going to the library at some point in the afternoon to be working on call while like reading at the library. We're gonna have my dog pick my hours. Ready? Go! 3 hours. Let's get our last day of our reading challenge done. I've made it to chapter 14, page 154. I am almost halfway through the book and it's been a pretty good book so far. I like the world building going on so far. I like kind of the focus and the information that we're being given kind of like slowly throughout the book, establishing the world and like the powers and stuff. You kind of could tell what direction it's going, which is also kind of nice. Maybe a little bit predictable, but there's nothing wrong with that. I guess a quick summary. Spark of the Everflame by Pen Cole is about our main character, DM, who is a healer in this world between mortals and like descendants who are like these powerful beings with magic and stuff like that. They're just kind of divided, right? Mortals are seen insignificant and stuff like that, the usual kind of oppressed people, with the descents being more nobility, higher up, richer and stuff like that. DM is going back home when she finds her mom talking with this stranger, and she hears snippets of their conversation and gets kind of curious, and there's just a lot of secrets that her mom is keeping from her. She decided that she was going to ask her mom all of these questions that she had about her upbringing, her childhood, except that her mom goes missing that same day. She just disappears, she's gone. It just follows the events of DM trying to kind of navigate this world full of secrets that her mom kept from her. Yeah, it's just been interesting. It's been pretty good so far. This is, I believe, another romantasy, but so far I'm really enjoying the world building. I'm enjoying the like slow build up of the plot and stuff like that. Like you could see where this is going. Anyway, I think in total I read about 19 hours this week from Saturday to today, so a whole week. I was very close to 24 hours, 5 hours away. That would have been a funny video. My dog makes me read for 24 hours. I had a lot of fun in this challenge. I hope you all enjoyed watching this. I really enjoyed incorporating my dog into the reading vlog. But overall, I think that's it. We read 2 books in total, started 1 more book, and it was a fun challenge. If you all like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you've read any of these books or have any recommendations or anything like that, please leave a comment down below. If you would like to and you haven't done so already, please subscribe. I make book content and now and then some vlogs. But thank you all so much for watching. Have a beautiful day and I will see y'all next time. Bye.